Let's imagine a moment of magic when ordinary glass is transformed into a work of art. In this video, we will dive into the fascinating world of glass-blowing art and tell you about the profession that creates amazing, fragile masterpieces. Today, you will learn what secrets and skill are hidden behind the process of creating glass works and how glassblowers turn ordinary glass into real art. The art of glassblowing is an ancient and amazing craft that has been around for thousands of years. The history of glassmaking goes back to ancient times. The first mentions of glass and its processing are found already in ancient civilizations such as ancient Egypt and Rome. However, the true art of glassblowing began in the Middle Ages, when craftsmen from Europe and the East perfected the process. In those days, glass was a luxury available only to the rich and the authorities, and was used to create works of art, stained glass windows for churches and palazzos. Over time, with the advancement of technology and the spread of knowledge, glassmaking became more accessible and sought after. During the Renaissance, craftsmen began to create amazing glass sculptures and furnishings, giving glass a new dimension and beauty. Since then, the art of glassblowing has continued to evolve. Today, glass is used in a variety of applications, from architecture to contemporary art. It serves not only a functional purpose, but has also become an expressive medium of expression for many artists and glassblowers. Throughout the centuries, glass has remained an inspiration for beautiful works of art, and its history remains rich and fascinating. The process of glass blowing is an amazing spectacle that requires skill and care. Let me tell you about how amazing glass works are created. First, the raw materials for the glass are chosen, usually a mixture of quartz, sand, baking soda, and lime. These ingredients are first melted at a very high temperature in a kiln. The resulting molten mass of glass becomes the basis for the entire process. The craftsmen then use a long metal tube called a breathing tube or cork. With this tube, they dip into the molten mass of glass and begin to inflate it, creating the internal volume of the future product. It is important to maintain an even distribution of glass inside the product and control its shape. Tools used in glass blowing include molds to shape the pieces and tools to work on details and decorative elements. In addition, artisans can add colorful pigments and even metallic flecks to the molten glass to create a variety of effects. Different types of glass are used depending on the specific requirements of the manufacturer. For example, to create crystal products, special glass containing lead is used, which gives it luster and transparency. But for glass intended for window panes, stronger types of glass are used. The process of glass blowing is an art and skill that requires years of practice and experience. From the moment the glass is blown to the moment it cools and the mold is fixed, each step is important and must be done with great care. This process allows you to create unique glass pieces, whether it be crystal crafts, jewelry, or even glass for architectural projects. Creating amazing glass works of art is a smooth collaboration between different specialists, each with a different role. Let's talk about the different roles in the glassmaking process and the key skills needed to be successful. The first and perhaps the most important player in the world of glassmaking is the master glassblower. This is the person who works directly with the molten glass, blowing it and creating the shape of the future piece. The master must have a great sense of coordination, precision, and the ability to work in a high-temperature environment. At the next level, there are maids. These skilled assistants help the craftsman keep the glass at an even temperature and monitor the quality of the glass. Maids may also perform a number of other tasks, such as preparing the necessary tools and materials. Sometimes, designers may be involved in the glassmaking process to conceptualize the future product and may contribute creative ideas to its creation. They have the design skills and good taste to give glass unique shapes and patterns. Key skills of glass blowers include the ability to work with hot glass, precision in completing tasks, good vision, and a sense of proportion. Gumption, the ability to collaborate and creative thinking are also important. What makes a person a good glassblower is a combination of all these skills and abilities. This profession requires not only skill and experience, but also a love for the art of glassmaking, as each piece they create becomes a unique work of art. Today, glass has become an integral part of the art and design world. It allows artists and designers to embody their creative ideas in amazing shapes and colors. Let's look at the role of glass in art and design and learn about some of the famous masters of this field. Glass has been used in art for centuries. It can be clear or colored, frosted or shiny, and its light transmission and texture can create amazing effects. Artists often use glass to create picture windows, sculptures, and installations. One of the most famous artists working with glass is Dale Chuvali. His glass sculptures inspired by nature and abstract forms have become world famous. He is considered to be one of the greatest masters of glass art. Also worth mentioning is Li Chang, a designer and artist from Singapore who creates stunning glass jewelry inspired by nature and architecture. The very process of creating works of art from glass requires high skill and creative intuition. First, the artist creates a design and selects the appropriate types of glass. Then he starts working on the form and texture using various blowing, casting, and hot working techniques. The entire process requires precision and the ability to work with high temperatures. The art of glassmaking continues to evolve, bringing exceptional ideas and creative approaches to the design world. It demonstrates how glass can become not only functional, but also an inspiring art form that can surprise and delight us with its beauty and uniqueness. Today, glassmaking is experiencing a true renaissance. There are many interesting transformations and changes taking place in this section of art. Let's take a look at what trends characterize modern glassmaking. Modern glassmakers and designers set themselves ambitious tasks. They explore new techniques and materials, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in glassmaking. One such trend is experimentation with form and texture. Masters create abstract and unusual glass works, which cause surprise and admiration in the audience. Modern glass has found its application in various spheres, from jewelry and interior items to architectural solutions. One example of modern glass is innovative facades of buildings. They are created using special glass panels that not only provide energy efficiency, but also give the building a modern design. Modern glass workshops and studios are becoming centers of creative ideas. In them, young talents and experienced craftsmen work together, inspiring each other to create unique works. Such places become not only a working environment, but also a source of inspiration for glassmakers. Contemporary glassmaking continues to surprise and inspire us with its creativity and boldness of experimentation. It reminds us that art and tradition may change completely, but remain timeless and inspiring. Innovation plays an important role in the world of glassmaking. Today's glassmakers and engineers are actively experimenting with new technologies and materials, with surprising results. One important innovation in glassmaking has been the use of computer modeling and 3D printing. This makes it possible to create complex glass structures and shapes that were previously difficult or impossible to realize. Such technologies reduce production time and increase the precision of glass products. Another innovation is the development of new types of glass with improved characteristics. For example, there are glasses that can change their transparency under the influence of electricity. This finds application in modern windows and facades of buildings, allowing to regulate internal light and heat. Another interesting innovation is the use of solar energy in glassmaking. Solar panels embedded in glass can not only generate energy, but also give the glass additional functions such as protection from solar radiation. Projects using innovations in glassmaking have become popular in the modern world of art and architecture. Many artists and architects are creating unique installations and structures using modern glassworking techniques. This is changing the perception of what can be created with glass and inspiring glassmakers to experiment and design new projects. innovations continue to change the world of glassmaking, making it more exciting and diverse. They are expanding the horizons of glass possibilities, and we can only wonder what amazing discoveries and creative solutions the future holds. Here we have come to the end of our fascinating journey into the world of glassmaking and the art of glassblowing. We learned about the rich history of the craft, the process of creating glassware, the roles and skills of glassblowers, and even the innovations that are shaping the future of the profession. We hope this video has given you new insight and inspiration about glass and glassmaking. If you would like to learn more or even try your hand at this amazing art, feel free to delve deeper into the world of glass. Support glassmakers and their art. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video with your friends and family. It will help spread knowledge and respect for this unique profession. And remember, there are many amazing crafts and arts in this world, each with the power to inspire us and expand the horizons of our imagination. So keep exploring, learning, and creating until we meet again.